So governing, Jack, is a lot harder than Donald Trump anticipated. If you ask me, I feel like he's reaching out to the Democrats. He's trying to negotiate, but no one's playing ball.
Yeah, I guess perhaps, but you can't blame it on the other party. I mean, it's a hard job, right? He raised his hand for it. People used to say about Obama, well, Congress won't go along with anything he wants to do. Yeah, it's hard. That's the whole point of the job. You have to get them to do that. Here, he's supposed to be the great negotiator, so let's see some negotiation. I mean, I do give the president some credit in talks with company chiefs out there. People are talking about a lot of renewed confidence. They're talking about customers asking for big quotes on purchases, things like that. They're excited about the possibility of tax reform. We just need to see some actual progress now.
Right, but in terms of the spending bill, he pushed back funding for the border wall. He took health care out of the immediate negotiations, James. So what can we expect moving forward? Will they come to an agreement on a long-term after working through the weekend?
Yeah, and I think on the health care, the key is before the president decides he's got to negotiate with the Democrats on how do you keep Obamacare, I think he's first got to lean on these moderate members of the Republican Party in the House. It was kind of lost in the haze over that last health care failure, but it's really basically a few Republicans in swing districts who really don't want the government to be smaller, really don't want Obamacare to go away. And this is where I think Mr. Trump can do some good to get the deal he wants by focusing on bringing them into the fold here.
Yeah, but Dan, he has reached out, speaking nearly every day, whether it's Donald Trump or someone in the administration, to the conservatives, the Freedom Caucus, for instance, to get them on board. But what about the moderates?
I think that's the problem, and I think James said it right. There is not a majority of the Republicans in either the House or the Senate who believe in restraining the growth of government. And if you don't restrain the growth of government, not only does that make it much harder to get tax cuts, it means Obamacare is here to stay like a millstone around the neck of the economy, and it means that we're probably heading toward a Greek-type future of economic stagnation. So we're really at a critical time, and Trump, I think, needs to knock some heads together and basically put everything on the table and say, look, we need to turn America around. We can't do that if we let this big government be a festering sore on our economy.
All right. Thank you so much for joining all of us
Boy, Dan
today.
put that so well.
That
was perfect. That was, let's go back.